Okay, all right, everybody, look, I've got another box. Right, okay, what's in the box today? It says in the front there, Koolux, and there's a BK10S. So let's get the bike by here and we'll have a look what it's all about. Now here it is, all put together. There are a few colours, so I'll put the colours up by here on the side by there, so you can see what colours it comes in. Now, to put it together, it was mostly all put together. I think I had to put the handlebars on, the front mudguard and the light. The wheel is a quick release, so that was easy to put on. And I think I had to put the seat in. Now the seat is an actual suspension seat post, so we're on to a winner already. It's a folding bike. We've got a 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery housed in there, and the rear motor there looks like a nice big rear motor, so we should have plenty of torque. Now, there is a few warning stickers on this bike. There's some up there. There's some up there on the handlebars. And this sticker here isn't a warning sticker. This is the actual weight limit. And it does say on there somewhere, it's by there. It says maximum weight or maximum load for this is 25 kilograms. And the warning sign down there is telling you that the forward in depth must not go beyond this point. So don't go in water any deeper than that. Okay, so this is what it looks like with me sitting on the bike, 5'10", 178 centimeters or 1.78 meters. Lovely upright position. Now, when you sit on the seat, because it's a suspension seat, it does go down, so you've got to adjust it accordingly. You've got to make the seat a little bit higher, because when you sit in there, it does go lower, like this. But it is a lovely, comfortable position. Now, if we look down here at the brakes, mechanical disc brakes, 160mm discs. The wheels are 20 inches and the tyres are 4 inches wide. So looking up here on the handlebars, over here, Shimano 7-speed. Now there is a blanked off wire there, and the twist, I think it's a half twist throttle, does come in the box. That's entirely up to you. I haven't put it on at the moment. Come over here, there's the bell that comes with it. I've put it by there because I'll probably be mounting my camera by there. So I've put it by there for the time being. To turn the display on, you've got to hold this button down. But first of all, down there, down below under the frame, you've got to turn the key to actually turn the bike on. Then I'll turn this on like so. It is a basic display. You've got your miles per hour there. You've got your assist levels, battery level, and how far you've gone. And just do the battery levels to see how far it goes up. It goes 3 levels there, look. So it is a folding bike. It does fold up nice and compact, even though it's a big bike. And it does have a sort of a carrying handle by there, so you can pick it up and make it a little bit easier. And it is pretty compact. Now at the back here, we have got a tail light, so I'll turn it on. There's the tail light and also a brake light. There we go, nice bright brake light. I'll turn the bike around and you can have a look at the front light as well. Okay, so there's the front headlight. Dual LED bulbs in there, I think it looks like. I'll just turn that a bit lower because it is going a bit high. There we go. So there's the front light as well. Right, we have got the magnet of truth. So the frame is aluminium. The wheels are aluminium. This top bit here, that is steel. This by here, this back rack, that's steel. And the mudguards, they are also steel. Okay then, there we go. That was a look around the Koolux BK10S. Let's get this e-bike out on the old open road. Right, okay, here we are out on the open road. So we're going to try some hill tests, bit of brake testing, see what this suspension seat's like. So far, it seems quite nice. So let's get up on the mountain, try a bit of a speed test. Well, it is locked at 15.5 miles per hour, so the speed test is pretty pointless. You probably can unlock it. There's probably something online where you can unlock it, most likely. Now, I've come out without the thumb throttle on or the twist throttle. I've left that in the box for now. I'm just going to try it in its legal type mode with just pedal assist, and the pedal assist is a cadence sensor, so if you just turn your legs around, basically, it gives you the full power. And it's got quite a lot of torque. It's a 48 volt battery, so it does give you a lot of torque, and it's very, very comfortable to ride. So let's go up here. We will do a brake test, like I said, a little bit later on. But we have got 160mm discs and cable operated brakes, so we'll see how hard I got to pull the brakes and if it stops well or not. But anyway, now I'm in level assist 1 at the moment, and that tops out at 9 miles per hour. See if I can point this camera down to it. There, 9 miles per hour like that. And if I go into level assist 2, it shoots up really quick, and that stops at 12.4 miles per hour. And then if I go to level 3, like that, it cuts out at 15.5 miles per hour. So that's your levels. Now, you might be able to change it to 5 levels in the settings. I'm not quite sure. I might have a look later on if I remember. So if you do want to change the settings in the menu, be careful what you change, because some things you shouldn't change. But you hold the plus and minus button down like that, it goes into the settings there. For instance, this is the brightness of the display. So if I press plus, it goes brighter. If I go down to 1, it goes darker. And then if you want to set it, you just hold the plus and minus button like that, and it's set. So let's go back into the menu again like that. If you want to change them, you just go through like so, like that, and you can get to that number there, 25, which can be changed. So there we go, but we'll keep it as it is, and we'll press the plus and minus button, and that's what you do in the menu. But be careful what you mess with. Anyway, let's carry on up this way. Now we have got a 13 amp hour battery, so you should be able to go a decent amount of miles. I'm going to try and go a nice distance today. It's a lovely warm day, sun is out, so let's go for a bit of a longer ride. Now I have noticed one thing, it cuts out at 15.5 miles per hour, but the speedometer stops at 15.5 miles per hour even if you pedal faster. Now I have had that before on other, it seems to be this display seems to stop at 15.5 even if you pedal faster, if you know what I mean. It is cutting out at 15.5, but if you pedal like the clappers and go say 17 or 18 miles per hour, 18 not 80, it doesn't seem to go past the 15.5, which is a bit unusual, because if you're going down a hill you can't really see the speed you go in, because you can get up to like 30 miles per hour going down hills. Anyway, we have got a big massive hill coming up by here. I think I'll try it in, I'm going to go in gear 2. I think I'll try gear 2, because this hill is very, very steep. 36 volt e-bikes cannot conquer this hill, but 48 volt ones usually can. So the hill's round the corner by there. It starts off nice, and then it gets silly steep then, so we'll see what it's like now. I'm still in gear 4 at the moment, so let's put it on pedal assist 3, full pedal assist, gear 2. So I'm just at the moment now, the bike is taking me up, it's getting steep by here, so the bike is slowing down. We're at 12 miles per hour. I'm just pedaling at the moment, still ghost pedaling. Now, slight amount of pressure on the pedals, ever so slight, it's still easy. Little bit more pressure because it's extremely steep by here. We're down to 7 miles per hour. Hardly any pressure on the pedals, and we're up the steepest part. Lovely. I do like a 48 volt e-bike, and 52 volts even more, but this is a 48 volt one. Now the price is pretty good for this bike, seeing as it's a 48 volt 13 amp hour battery, big motor in the back, folding as well, so it's a pretty good price, and all the links will be down in the description below, so go and take a look. Right, I'll pull over by here a second and we'll have a quick look at the seat and give it the old squish test. Now it's comfortable because it is got a suspension on it. Let me get off the bike. Right, okay, there's my hand there, so you can see the size of the seat It's fairly wide, very squishy there, nice and soft there, squishy, and I think it's got a few springs under there as well, there and there. So it is a very, very nice seat. Right, okay, so we'll try and do I'll just pull off. I'm in gear 4 and see how quick this cadence sensor kicks in. So let's go, ready. So that's, about half a revolution. So it does kick in quite quickly. Car come in beside me again, let's pull over again. Come on, you can come past me. Come on, come past me. Okay. Yeah, half a revolution on the crank and away to go. Woohoo! Right, okay, another big hill coming here in front of us, so let's see if we can get up here. All right. Trying to get past people and a car. So the hill is fairly steep by here, but it just gets steeper and steeper. At the moment, the pedals are going round, but my feet ain't touching the ground. I'm not doing any work at the moment. The steepest part is by here, right in front of us. But at the moment, we're doing 11 miles per hour. It is going down slightly now. And I'm putting my feet on the pedals, ever so slightly, barely touching them. And it's got up here easy as well. Fantastic, brilliant. Right then. Nice bit of power on this bike. Plenty of torque. Lovely. Right, just stopped by here. There's a hill to the left of me, so we'll have another hill test. It's just one hill test after another, so let's go up this one now then. This is quite steep as well. We still got full battery. We've done 5 miles, so we'll see how it goes up this one. Starts getting quite steep as I come around the corner. Keep my eye out for cars coming down here too fast. There we go. So far, easy. Trying to watch all the potholes, because there's quite a lot of them. Now it's quite steep by here, so I am putting a little bit of effort in by here. And when I say effort, I'm barely pushing the pedals. And I'm in gear 2 at the moment. We're doing 9 miles per hour. Almost past the steep part. And there we go. Made that one as well. Fantastic. Should I go this way or that way, or? I'll go this way, I think. I think this is the more scenic route. There is a nice view up by here. We get round the corner. It is nice and warm today, but it is a little bit windy. A little bit. It is nice having an e-bike that can get up hills nice and easy. You can see, look, I'm not out of breath. I'm not getting overheated. It's just fantastic. Now here's the nice view by here. God, it's windy up by here. There is a nice view by here. I can see the sea from here. It doesn't show up very well on the camera though. So I'll put my camera up as high as I can, but there's a lovely view. The sea is over there, I promise you. Well, it's Bristol over that way, so See a few wind turbines in the distance. Right, I have got like a GPS sort of watch on. It should be linked up to this. So I can't see what kind of speeds I'm actually going when I'm trying to go as fast as possible. So let's pedal a bit by here and see if the GPS shows up what kind of speed I'm doing. Oh, slow me down. Because the speedometer on the thing here, it's saying 15.5. Am I going faster than 15.5? I think I am, because the assistance has turned off. Hey! So I don't know how fast I was going then. Hopefully the GPS will say. Let's change out of lower gear. Felt like 27 miles per hour maybe. That was my guess. Should I take a left by here? I think I'll take a left by here. Have a look up this way. See what's going on up here. Right, let's put the camera down a bit lower. And I'll try the brakes. Let's put the camera down there as low as it can go, like so. Because when you put the brakes on, the camera likes to go flying. Right, let's get to 13.5. We are going down a hill. So we're about 15 miles per hour. Ready, go. Oh, let's pull over. There's a car coming. Let's pull over to the side. Like that. Let's go back to where I stopped, which was by here. Another car come in. Holy moly, lots of cars. Now, stay by there, bike. I started skidding up by here. About by here, that's not far at all, is it? So that's pretty good. Even though the mechanical disc brakes, they've stopped the bike quite well. Usually with the wider tyres, it does stop a little bit quicker. So that's not bad at all. In fact, it's very good. But I did have to pull the brakes really hard. Now I have got quite a good grip strength. So, you know, if you are a little bit weaker in the wrist, it might be a little bit difficult, but it's not too bad. So, and I found it perfectly adequate. So, where shall I go now then? Shall I carry on going down here? I can still see the sea in front of me. Yeah, let's go down here a little bit further and then we'll turn around and come back. How far have we gone now? 6 miles. We've gone 6 miles. We've still got a full battery at the moment. So it's doing pretty well. Because I have been up quite a few hills. Now, I haven't tried the throttle to see if it's if it does give you the full power, or if it only goes up to, I think it's 3 point something miles per hour or 6 kilometers an hour to stay on the legal side. I haven't tried that, but I will try that. I will connect it up a little bit later on just to see what it's like, because I'm going to say, because the pedal assist does come in quite quickly, you don't really need the throttle. It is nice to have because you do have a bit more control, but at the moment it's still an easy ride with just the pedal assist. Right, okay, I did say it comes with a twist throttle. There's the rest of the bits there. That goes in there, that goes on there, that goes on the end of the bar. Anyway, let's just show you. It is connected up. I'll lift the back of the wheel up like so. I'll try and hold that like that. Let's turn the power on like that. It'll go to 9 miles an hour on 1, 12 on 2, and 15.5 on 3. Now this is going to be, I've been going downhill all the way by here, so it is going to be quite a long haul back up, and we'll see if the e-bike can make it okay. Now this path here, look, I don't know if you can see there, it says Kevin Marbley on there, but this path here, it does go towards, I could take my bike in here, see, but I'm not quite sure which way is which. Can I get through there and then back to the other side? Ooh, I'm tempted. I think I'll have a look at my phone and have a look. Right, here we go. We've hit the bottom of the road, or the end of the mountain road, I should say. There is a garden centre there, so we will turn around in a minute. I don't want to go onto the M4, do I? The M4 is no good to me, so I'm not going to go on the M4. I'm not sure how far I came up, or came down, I should say. It felt like it was close to 2 miles. Well, I think it did feel like 2 miles. The suspension seat is fantastic. It's absolutely taken all the bumps out. It's the kind of bike you can go a long distance on because you don't feel fatigued at all. It's very good. It does take longer to go back up the hill than come down the hill. Nice bit of downhilling, if you can hear it again. Lovely. What's it handle like? Whoa! Hey, that's not too bad at all. It handles pretty well. The handlebars are a decent width because some of these folding ones can be really skinny. But you have got a pretty decent width. What's it like with one hand? That's not too bad. Let's try this side. What about when I brake? Yeah, you are getting a little bit of torque on the steer, because the wider the handlebars, the more control you got over it with one hand, if that makes sense. The more narrow the handlebars, the less control you got over it with one hand, especially when you brake or when you pull off. But these are not too bad. They're not the widest of handlebars, but they're wide enough. So we've been going up this hill for quite a while now. We've had no cutout issues. It's all been perfect. Everything's worked as it should. And the steepest part of the hill is over now, so made it easy, made it light. This bike made it light work at that hill then. Very nice. Well, there we go then. That concludes my ride on the Koolux BK10S. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Ahoy!